Okay, snuck a park in the temple here, Nongbouathong Market Temple, Wat Nongbouathong, also commonly known to the locals as Forest Temple. I've shown you here before, it's not why we're here. As I said, we snuck a park in there for the markets which are directly across the road. Which is okay, a lot of people do that. Very common for markets here, for temples here to be used as car parks also. Neenee's going to whack me up a dish of sweet and sour chicken with pineapple, capsicum and cashews. So we're here getting some ingredients, guys. Great time of day for viewing too. Walk down this way a bit. Alright, this video you're watching is just going to be bits and pieces over the next week, us getting ready to go on our next trip down south. That's all I'm going to let you know. We're going down south and it looks like we're going to have another companion with us, 3 of us heading down there. We'll keep that under wraps also, but for now let's just concentrate on my meal for the night. And we'll see you guys throughout the week with us collecting donations, purchasing things for our trip. Hey, enjoy the vid, guys. Enjoy the vid. Oh, they look like sausages from home, don't they? They do. And that lady thought I was talking to her. Hello, Subaidi. What do you got? Oh. Not for me, thank you. And just, oh no, I was going to say, just like that, I've lost Neenee. Oi, plums, Tade.
Hello.
Tade. P.D.R. P.D.R is 55,000 kip. Probably around the same price at home when they're in season. I'm going to try them. That felt nice. What's this guy smashing up? Oh, he's mashed potato and they're turning it into chips over there. You'll also find a lot of these stalls on the outside of the markets are cheaper than inside. Check out the new road now.
Sandwich, had to eat it on the street, right on. Louisiana red, right on.
The sun is out and the grass is long. We're on our way into town to pick up some goodies for this trip. Hopefully we're getting away in a couple of days before the weekend. Been flogging down every night. Look how dry this road looks. It would just be a bog normally. It's holding up okay so far. Will it last the wet season out? We don't know. Anyway, we're heading into town. Here's it coming.
Right on! Louisiana red, right on! Right on to your freedom. Because no other state's your home. Right on. Right on. Right on. Right on, red, right on. Gotta ride on to your freedom. Because no other states, because no other states, because no other states your home.
We are back over at Chinatown, guys. Chinatown here in Vientiane. This is where we got a lot of the babies' clothes last time we were here. Remember the little fleecy lined tracksuits we got for the children? We're not getting clothes for all people this time, for all the different sizes. It's just too much. Too many people miss out. It's just too difficult to get them all. So what we're going to be doing is looking after the kids, the mothers, and the families. We're going to be doing up care packages like soap, dishwashing liquid, seasonings, cooking oil, tin food, stuff like that. It's stuff that they have to buy, they need money for. A lot of these places we're going to, they grow their own food. They have rice and pigs, chickens, things like that. What they don't have is the cash to buy like sanitary products, cooking oils, seasonings, everything I just mentioned, everything I've mentioned in past videos before. Now of what they need. You know, people need cash for these things. They can't grow it themselves. So what we are looking for is a place that sells children's clothes, pants and tops, that does both boys and girls. Found a lot of baby clothes, like newborn up until a couple of months old. Like I said, we're only looking after children that up to about 3-year-old. After that, they're getting ready to go to school, so we'll be going looking after them, the stationery, school books, things like that, and food packages. We still have blankets and pillows left for the old elderly ladies, but it's a different time of year now. They're not needing the warm clothes that we took at the end of last year. Even though it is Chinatown, guys, there are still a lot of Lao businesses over here, as you can see there. Here, even the young lady who's helping us out here is Lao. So we're getting over 100 what do you call them? 100 suits. A shirt and a top. What is it? 100 pairs of clothing. And as we run out along the way, you know, we're just going to be picking up, topping up, as you've seen us do before on the road, helping the markets out there in the rural areas. These guys just bringing out anything now. Nah. What we've been trying to do is just steer away from just girls' clothes or just boys' clothes. Everything we've got at the moment is unisex. Once we start getting so many things that are girls, we've got to start looking at so many things for boys then. Too hard. Oh no. Those taken care of. Where is she? She's still up there. We did soften a bit. We did. We got little girls' dresses, so now we've got to get boys' clothing. Now around the Neenee's age, 4, 5, 6-year-old. Neenee's heart is just too big. She's not as disciplined as I. There's some good Chinese restaurants in through here too. So it's a little bit early though. Hoping to come here a bit later and we could hang about and get a feed. Still on the hunt for some boys' clothing. An outfit. That's the word, isn't it? An outfit. Hello. Neenee's going to sneak through this restaurant back door. We're not even coming here. Hello. Thanks for letting us through. Who remembers Neela? This is a little sort of dining area, street food restaurant, village inside the Chinatown. Anyway, we're over here to visit Neela. I've mentioned it in bit. Oh, hell, that looks alright. Oh no, I thought it was battered fish pieces. It's not. It's just battered wedges or sweet potato or something like that. I know that guy. Hey, Sabaidi. Over at the market. This is Neela and Kong's restaurant here, and it has changed. Very good. Yeah. Oh, they've got a hot pot. A hot jar. What's in there, Kong? What's in there? Oh, it's not going at the moment, but maybe that's what they did with the jars, at plain of jars. That's what they were for. They weren't burial items. It was just a massive big kitchen. Liver sticks. Ooh. No, whether you remember Neela or not, she's not there. That was Kong, her husband, who used to be chef in our kitchen.
Only this section is Lao.
Yeah.
So another is China.
Some of those clothing stores were Lao. Some of them were just Lao writing on the storefront and not Chinese. It is predominantly the Chinese area here in Vientiane. This whole area here is just all Lao restaurants. Okay, I will try some of that. I seen them making them yesterday.
Good.
They're no good for you. They taste too good to be good for you. They taste too good to be good for you, Neenee. Take some home for Coco. And you get to put different seasonings on them. We're taking them home for Coco, alright? They're not for me. She knew I was a sucker. Look at that. Heart attack there. When we're getting those little newborn baby clothes packed, I said to Neenee, you know, it's not just the little babies. We can be giving them to the pregnant ladies when we're out. And she didn't understand, didn't know what I meant. When I explained to her, she said, oh no, in Laos, they don't, it's tradition not to prepare for the baby coming because it's bad luck. You don't give a mother anything for the baby prior to it being born. Like in the West, we have baby showers, you know, by the time the babies come around, you've got everything for it, but in Laos, it's a no-no, you know, so we can't give clothes to the pregnant mother. It's just tradition not to. Not until the baby is born, then you can. They're afraid that it's like bad luck, the baby will die. What have we found? town. This is it. Somebody asked in the comments when I was talking about our road out the front, how we'll eventually get it concreted. And they asked, why concrete? Why not just asphalt like everywhere else in the world? Well, what you're seeing now is prime example of what happens to an asphalt road in the wet season. Check out the potholes, what happens to it. And you may be thinking, well, it's just a little skinny access road. You've seen buses come in and out of here. That is why it's going to have to be concrete. Concrete doesn't need any maintenance. They last virtually forever. Asphalt roads, potholes. They just do not last here in the wet season. We are over at old mate's place here, Lao Aussie Markets. Where are you now? I've gone for a walk, done a few laps, can't see you. We're over here to pick up some goodies, some donations for our next trip down south. We're going to be making up a whole heap of care packages and putting them in the tubs in the back of the truck and handing them out when we're down in some of the more isolated villages. A lot of these isolated villages, they are self-sufficient. They grow their own livestock, their own veggies, things like that, but they are very cash poor. They don't always have the cash to be purchasing things like sanitary products, soap, washing detergent, basic things like cooking oil, seasonings, tin food, you know, just stuff they're not used to eating. So that's what we are here picking up today. You know, and we'll take these things home, make them up into little care packages and just hand them out. It'll be to each family, one to each family when we're on the road then. Just the real more isolated villages where they can't get into town too much and they don't have the cash to buy these things. You know, as I said, a lot of them have plenty of food. Laos is one giant food bowl, but it is a very cash poor country and not everybody has the cash to be able to buy these things that just make your food taste a little bit better, you know what I mean? Make it easier to cook. And Neenee is in here now and I've got the GoPro in the hand, so it is a little dark in here, so apologies for the drop in quality. If you're not recognising this part of the Lao Aussie market, it's because we parked at the front end of it. There's Neenee here. That is what you see on the front of these aprons. These apron? No. Apron. That's it. Yeah. That's the company. There's Neenee. This is a family we got a whole lot of stuff off for the COVID charity drive we did a few years ago, and they really did look after us. So we are back again, guys. Another apron. And yes, we are getting them some cookies. We have copped a bit of flack off some people in the past about pumping sugar into these kids. It's a treat. You know, some of these kids have probably never had a cookie. Their teeth aren't going to fall out from getting a couple of cookies off us, you know what I mean? We were all kids once. I'm not even going to get into it. You know, I'm sure some of the people that go on about it have forgotten what it's like to be a child and receive a nice little treat like this. It has been a while since we've been to Lao Aussie Market. Lao Aussie Market. Lao Aussie Fresh Food Market. The largest wholesale market in Laos, guys. In Laos. And it's owned by a couple of a trio of Lao Aussies. And look, Andrew and Anthony, how you doing, guys? It is humongous, this place. You guys are used to seeing us on the other side of this big shed parked over there. This whole shed here on the right is just like restaurant areas, and you got your fresh food. All this section here is dry goods, clothes, things like that. And out front you got a big Chinese type market for cooking wares, things like that, anything you need to cook the food in. But just for some of the newer people who aren't familiar with how often we're on the road, it only really happens, we usually only do 2 big trips a year, you know, and most of the time it is in the wet season. We love traveling in the wet season, even though it's still humid. The rain cools it down and the place just looks gorgeous with, you know, with how green it is, how dramatic the changing in weather can be. You know, 7 minutes away there wasn't a cloud in the sky when we left 15 minutes ago to come here. Now we've got these big puffy white and grey clouds coming over. Within half hour it could be coming down, flogging down, and you know, that just makes for good video when we're on the road. Just so many changes. So we're usually always traveling in the wet season, and then usually in another 6 months away from that. You know, other than that, we're at home. It does take that long when we're, you know, to edit the videos that we capture from a 2, 3 or 4 week trip. Now our last trip was 4 weeks. It took me 6 months to edit all those videos, guys. And we are able to give like this when we go, these things that we're purchasing today, the things that we purchased yesterday, because of my Patreon page. So thanks a lot, guys. You guys have been a big help in helping us buy the amount we have. Hello, it's P.D.R. And other generous contributors who do pay through PayPal. So big thumbs up to you guys. Could not reach the amount of people we do without your help. And what is it, a type of fish sauce, is it?
Fish sauce.
Okay, Neenee was just saying, and even if the Lao people have nothing, they just add this sauce to the rice they have as a meal. So things like that are very important.
People, they
love these.
Yeah.
Just
when they
noodles.
have nothing to eat,
Nothing,
easy.
Easy
Review.
noodles.
And this
Tin fish.
is fish.
Yeah, some protein in them there.
Fish sauce.
Yep, we've got that. Yeah.
You buy this.
Each one of them are getting one of those.
Yeah.
Clothes washing powder, soap to wash their armpits.
And cookie for the children.
It's around midday. That is why it is very quiet here too. Lady over here doing crunches. Very quiet. Humongous market. Give Nah a call. See where he is. I can't come over here and see the dude. Gonna call you, Nah. This is where we usually get our veggies from. But look at them. Midday. And they're sleeping. We're not getting a connection. P.D.R. Like, a lot of this stuff probably isn't going to last us the whole trip, but what we usually do is restock when we're on the road at some of the local markets, buy off these villages and then take and give to the to their people.
Honey, just thinking about our truck. It's full of truck. That's it.
Yeah, yeah,
Like before, we have many of villains. We had many of them.
yeah. And
Big truck.
if we run, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. We had 3 chock-a-block
Now
trucks.
it's just full
We've
of
only got our
truck.
ute, yeah.
It's okay.
Plus we've got the
inside and outside.
got the clothing, we've got the school books and things like that too.
Yeah.
But that's what I was just saying. We can't get too much as we run low on stuff like this. Even the school books, even the clothes, we can restock at village markets.
We can buy in another province.
You just heard me say that.
If not enough, we can buy in other.
But that helps the locals out double fold, doesn't it? You know, we're helping the people at the markets out, and we're giving to the villagers also, injecting cash into their economy by buying off them. Okay, looks like a good storm coming in, hey? I told yous, I did. Night market's just getting set up here. It's about 2:30 now in the afternoon. We've fed our face. Hey, that's nice. Bloom. Haven't seen that before. Night market right along here. We're up near the western end of the night markets, and in here is like a wholesale stationery shop, office works I call it. It's only small, but it's the best price in town. Right, that was quick, wasn't it? It was. Where they've got the exercise books that we normally have, you know, just the books that children can write in themselves, but what we want also is like textbooks, you know, so they can actually learn from the books also, not just English but the Lao language also. So we're going to mix it up with them. They'd be more for the young primary school students, where the exercise books would be good for the older primary and high school students. Again, all this is stuff they need cash for to actually to learn, and some children do miss out because they don't have the cash to be able to purchase these things. There is a bookstore down here. I think we've been down here before. Pretty sure we came down here before our last southern trip. Yeah, nice little street. Nice guest houses in along here.
This area.
Yeah, Old Town.
City,
Yeah, it'll be a good little place to stay, close to everything, because you got the night markets up here, the main tourist area in around here, and it's a nice little quiet street. What's that? A bamboo hedge. That's effective, isn't it? Looks cool. Yeah, I did show them through that guest house. Yeah. Yeah.
Before it's in COVID time, we come here.
Yeah. It did look a bit run down, but look at this. It's like a little mini resort, isn't it?
Yeah, look like we are in one week or something.
Okay. There's somebody here. We'll get a price off them, how much a room is these days.
Want to see?
Okay, we don't want a room, but I'll just promote it on my YouTube channel. Is that okay? You guys would be up for that, wouldn't you? Yeah, because I get lots of people asking, where can I stay in the city cheap? And this is very nice. So this young lady's just going to show us the normal room and then the deluxe room. So the normal room is $32, and like I said, you could throw a stone and hit the night markets from here. You were that close. Okay, hey, that's nice, isn't it? You got a little bar fridge, safe, coffee, kettle, and everything in there. Can I have a look? And a proper toilet, warm water, very clean. Okay, thank you.
And you have table here.
Yeah.
Coffee table.
Wow. That's nice, isn't it?
This is twin room.
Twin room.
This is bed.
Okay, this is just the entrance. And this was 39, you said. Okay. Ah, yeah, bigger bathroom there. That is nice. There you go, guys. For less than 40, 32 or 39, depending on what size your room you want. Stay a stone's throw to the night markets. That's what you're looking for, guys. The Villa de Mekong. Night markets. Temples. And just down here is a cool little bookstore. Tree Town Cafe there. That looks interesting. I think, oh no, they've opened it up this side, have they? This was the bookstore. We haven't come on the best of days. They had a ceremony here this morning. Usually these bookshelves are all filling up this room. They've had to just squash them over. But luckily, she thinks the textbooks are in here. What we want to know is if they have.
Like
Okay.
You can learn too because have English and
teaches
Lao.
Lao also.
Yeah.
So it doesn't just teach English, it's a Lao learning book also.
A, B, C,
Yeah,
D.
something like this would be ideal.
E,
If they have them in the numbers we want. Not very well marked, but it is easy to find, guys, and she's very helpful. Night market straight there. Right next to Tree Town. I think I've mentioned that before too. Just here, it just looks like a home you're going into. Just stick your head in and they'll let you come in. Got a couple of different textbooks. One for the young'un ones. Younger ones. And one's for who know how to already write Lao, but teaches them better Lao and English. So they didn't have a great deal of numbers there. Well, probably the younger ones were able to get there, but they did have more than 20 and just shy of 20 in the older ones. Watch on. Wonder if they're open at night. Chicago deep dish pizza. Oh no, I don't think so. Yeah, that's what we need. We need one of them. This is the little alleyway you turn down. The Mauve Laneway. Head down that way for the bookstore. Just up here, the last shop here before this red sign is the Office Works stationery shop, wholesale stationery shop. We're just going to pick up some exercise books there and then go do some other business. That's about it. Oh, it's nice and cool in here. Exercise books there.
Your home.